All right, we're going to do something different. This series of 10 episodes is going to be geared towards young adults and those just getting started with financial independence. You're going to hear some new things that are a little different in this series of 10 episodes, but I think it's going to be helpful for you. I've got a 15-year-old and an 18-year-old, and I want them to be able to use some of the things that we talk about in these 10 episodes. And instead of just sharing it with them, I wanted to share it with you as well, so that you can share it with other young adults and people who are just getting started. So I hope you enjoyed this series of 10 episodes. Please stick with them and make sure you do the next steps and homework at the end of each episode. And let's get going. Here we go. Creating wealth, freedom, and security using real estate investing. This is Get Real Wealthy. This is part one of our Young Adult and Getting Started series for financial independence. In this episode, we're talking about coming up with your 10-year goals. Yes, 10-year goals. There's a great quote out there by Tony Robbins. Most people underestimate what they can do in 2 or 3 decades, but overestimate what they can do in a year. We want to solve that problem by coming up with big goals. So I'm going to talk about different ways that you can display these goals. You don't necessarily have to do it in the same way that I'm going to suggest you do it, but do it in a way that works for you. So you can either do it as a display board, so a bulletin board where you have all your goals laid out. You can do it as a letter to yourself, like you're writing a letter to somebody or writing an email to somebody from 10 years in the future. Or you can do it as a description. So you're describing what it looks like 10 years from now, to a friend or family member. Okay, so let's talk about this and let's see how it may work. So first of all, if you're going to do a bulletin board, you're going to pull out all the different images that you want and that's associated with your life. And I'm going to want you to do this in different areas of your life. So you're going to want to do this on your financial situation. What does your financial situation look like? What does your relationship situation look like? Okay? Do you have a husband, wife? Do you have kids? Do you have what is the situation? I want you to focus on your physical self. What do you physically look like at the time? Okay, so so far we have financial, we have relationships, we have your physical situation. You're also going to want to put down your social situations. What do you look like? What does your social situations look like? What does your spiritual situation look like? So what do you think? Like, what are you thinking about spiritually? How are you acting spiritually? And then also you're going to want to talk about your professional self. What does your professional goals or your professional self look like 10 years from now? So those are 6 different areas that you're looking at. And you're going to want to have your bulletin board and images associated with those 6 areas. Okay? Now, you're going to take some magazines, you're going to take some books, you're going to cut them up, and you're going to put them on that bulletin board. Okay, so you can visually outline what you see. If you're using a computer, you can do a computer that would be like the background of your computer screen when you're looking at it every day, and you can outline your pictures and put it into those 6 different areas. Okay, you can do a letter for yourself describing those 6 areas. So like reflecting, telling yourself, look, this is 10 years in the future. It's 2032 in December. I have done these different things in this area. This is what my life looks like today. This is how much time I spend doing each item every day. This is what I do on the weekends. This is what I do during the summer. This is what I do during the winter. You want to be very descriptive as possible. If you can tell me what it smells like, if you can tell me what it looks like, that's what I want to see in that letter. Maybe you can be describing what's going on just as a description instead of a letter. This like you're telling a story or a book story around, this is a short story of what is going on every day in your life in 2032 or 2033. Okay, so you want to take the time to be able to do this. The more time you spend doing this, the more detail you're going to put into it, the more effective this tool is going to be for you. Goal setting is important, okay? It is the most important piece when it comes to mindset, because this mindset is going to take you from where you are now in order to get those goals sooner than you ever thought possible. But you need to be able to see those things. You need to see a visualization of that, and you need to see it every day. The problem that happens with goals is that people write their goals down at the beginning of the year and they never look at them again. Don't be that person. You want to be the person who looks at their goals every month and then works towards those goals. There are different templates and tools out there that can help you to do that. I have a planning tool, a quarterly planning tool that I use in the Action Takers Real Estate Investing Planner that helped me to continue to work on those goals. We're not worried about that right now. All I want you to do is work on your big goals, okay, your 10-year goals, and display it in some way, all right? Because when you are doing that, it'll help you to achieve your goals. Now, I'm going to share an example of Ethan. Ethan is in university, and he's going to show how he uses goal setting to achieve his goals.
Hi, my name is Ethan Quentin. I'm a second-year student at Laurier, and one of the main things I do is I create my vision boards, and they help me to stay focused and motivated throughout the year. And when I'm doing them, I usually pick a keyword. So for one of these ones, I chose discovery, and those keywords just kind of help me stay focused and align with my goals for that year. And additionally with that, around the board I put things that I'm looking to accomplish, things that I need to stay focused on, things that are important to me, and different goals. And so on my younger ones, I usually just put words and colors, but more recently I've chosen to switch to a more picture-oriented board. And by using the pictures, it just helps me feel and see really what I'm trying to accomplish and what I would like to achieve. So, for example, my 2021 board, I have my dream car, my dream house, and everything like that. And having the pictures and everything and your goals written helps you to look forward and stay focused. And as well, at the end of the year, looking back, it's great to see what you've accomplished.
Remember, if you can continue to do this and continue to work on your goals every quarter, every year, you're going to achieve what you want much faster than you ever thought possible. But the only way to do that is to set your goals and to get going on them, okay? So I'm going to ask you for your homework to make sure that before you listen to the next episode that you have your 10-year goals set out. Write them out. Put them into a diagram. Put them into a bulletin board. Put them into a letter to yourself. Have it ready, and then that way you'll be ready for the next episode. You're watching Get Real Wealthy. Go to getrealwealthy.com to learn more about Quentin D'Souza. You can pick up that book, The Action Taker Real Estate Investing Planner, if you like, and we'll see you on the next episode. Have a great one, everyone. Make sure to check out getrealwealthy.com. Until next time, I'm Quentin D'Souza. Get out there and take action. The views and opinions expressed in this podcast are provided for information purposes only and should not be construed as an offer to buy or sell any securities or to make or consider any investment or course of action. For more information, go to getrealwealthy.com.